To be honest, I am genuinely refusing the urge to start this video by saying something like, what's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I want to do it. I really want to do it, but we're not going to do that. The reason is very simple. Number one is I really don't like to be very cliche. Like, it's not my thing. And number two is, after saying that, what next? I want to say, is your boy. I'm not your boy. Understand? I'm a full-fledged man. But I digress. Anyways, welcome back to Eric Uncut, Eric Unfiltered. I've still not gotten the branding right. But I say to myself, I will not keep hanging around until, my producers come up with something. I won't keep delaying this until I have maybe like the perfect brand, which could be your problem, you get, before you start. I realize that what we're doing here, what I'm doing here is a lot more important than the branding per se. It's great, but I won't keep putting out long-form content here simply because, we've not locked down, the brand, the edit. No, we're not going to do that. So today we're going to be talking about how to pick your friends, how to choose your friends. And if you pay close enough attention, you're going to realize that there is no way to choose. Let's say there's a way to choose your friends, there's a way to choose acquaintances, there's a way to now choose your best friend, there's now a way to choose, romantic, affiliations and all that. If you pay close attention, you will find out that it's the principle that matters, and the principle applies across the board. You understand? So I'll tell you a story to push this home. But before that, rule number one, choose friends based on values, right? Choose friends based on, you have to pick your friends based on the things that you're passionate about or the things that you are disgusted by. This is really important, and I'll tell you. So in 2014, which is pretty much without a doubt the year that I have grown the most up until date, in mentally, work-wise, spiritually. That year was truly remarkable. It was like a decade in that year. But then I had just finished my IT somewhere in Edo, and I returned home to my home church. And I was having this conversation. Mind you, throughout that season, I had spent it praying, I had spent it, extreme fastings and all that, just trying to develop. I wasn't looking for anything particularly. I wasn't praying so that any chain will break or, nah. I was just really trying to deepen my walk with God. And in that season, I was really high, but that kind of highness doesn't really save you from, frustrations of mortality, some of the provocations that come your way as a human being. So I remember one Sunday morning, I was in church very early, and we were trying to coordinate things in the youth church. And so I must have had a disagreement with somebody who was also part of the, the coordinating structure of the church. And we got into this really heated argument, right? Not really an argument, but it was an altercation. It was an exchange, which is normal, which is very human, especially when there's a conflict of ideologies, conflict of views. And, I was saying, why would you remove this? Why? This is supposed to be here. Why would you take this away and now we don't have anything to use? I was really expressing my views. And then this person said something that I would never forget. He said, is it me you're talking to? If you say that thing again, I will beat the hell out of you. I will break your head. The minute they said that, pay attention, the minute they said that to me, I discontinued that. You needed to have seen how I walked away. I discontinued that conversation. I walked away and I never revisited it. And I have never had that kind of a conversation with that person ever again till date. Is it a grudge? No. Pay attention. I'll tell you why. It's not a grudge. It's not because I saw, I have demonized the person. No. But immediately they said that, listen to the principle. I found out, it dawned on me instantly that me and this person no dey the same level. And it's not a prideful kind of thing. Pay attention. That me and this person no dey reason the same way. That there are things that are an option to this person that is off the table for me. That for this person, there are conversations that they can have that I am no longer open to having. That even in my remotest being is not part of my expressions anymore. I realized in that moment, because when we were having that altercation, in my head, we were siblings talking. We were brothers talking, right? We were people of the same worldview having a chat. And this must have happened to you a couple of times. Now, how did you follow up on that? Immediately, they said that it dawned on me that I am not talking with somebody of like mind. And so I dissociated myself. And I never revisited that kind of a conversation. I was never that expressed. Immediately, I understood where they were coming from and I related with them accordingly going forward. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's important that in choosing the people around you, people that you relate with, people that you will call your own, those that are your circle people, that you quickly understand if you share the same values, if you see things the same way and act accordingly. It's not a sin, it's not wrong to refuse people access to you. It's not wrong to, let me not say cut people off, but create barriers and boundaries between you and people that don't share the same, the same view of life. You're talking with somebody, and this is what I will leave you with before this thing ends. If somebody is going to partner with you, one of the ways to know what kind of person they are is what their view on money is. And I'll talk about this in the next video. Hopefully, there's another one. Hopefully, there's a next one, right? If you see how somebody views money, you have learned more than 60-70% of that person's value system. You people should stop being friends with people who openly or who consider it an option to broke shame people. You and somebody go they get quarrel, or you and person go they get conversation. Both of you are angry. You are having, and then they are like, you cannot talk to her. How much do you even have saved? You don't mean this. You can already tell that this person, this is how they view, this is how they value, this is what they judge life based on. Why are you accompanying with that individual? And later on in life, you will be surprised that they sacrifice you and the relationship that you have for something that can advance them. You saw the signs earlier on. You just were not wise enough or informed enough, or you valued being in their good books more than you valued your journey. It is what it is. The truth is brutal, but it is what it is. So, rule number 1 in choosing your friends, choosing your company, people you will do life with. Find out, what is their value system like? If somebody that is your friend talks down on people because that person doesn't have as much as you people have in your friend circle, that's not friend material. It shows how they rank people. Don't be surprised when they throw you under the bus in exchange for something that advances their pocket or their career. Value integrity, value people who value people. And I'll end it at that before I begin to bite my tongue. I've been Eli Kunwa, your favorite. I don't know if am I your fave? But I think I'm your fave. I'll see you on the next one, guys. I hope you learned something from this one. Hopefully these series are actually helpful to people. I know your heart is full of gratitude. Don't mention. We don't used to do like that here.